Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a man who was deeply worried about his only son. The boy was lazy, careless, and wasted every single day doing nothing. He would roam around the village aimlessly, while his father worked hard from morning till night. One evening, the father decided to teach his son an important lesson, one that no school could ever teach. He called his son and said gently, "Son, there's an old watch inside the cupboard. Bring it to me." The boy nodded, found the watch, and handed it over. The father looked at it for a moment and said, "Now take this watch to the market and ask people how much they think it's worth." The son didn't understand why, but he obeyed. He went to the market and showed the watch to everyone he met. One person said, "I'll give you 500 rupees." Another offered 1,000. Someone else said 800. Everyone had a different opinion and no one agreed on a single price. By evening, the boy returned home and said, "Father, everyone told me a different value for the watch." The father smiled and said, "All right, put it back in the cupboard." The next morning, the father called him again. "Son," he said, "bring the same watch once more." The boy did as told. Then the father said something strange. "This time, go to the market again, but don't ask the price of the watch. Ask people the price of the time inside this watch." The boy was confused. "The time inside the watch? What does that mean?" But he trusted his father, so he went anyway. He asked people in the market, "How much do you think the time inside this watch is worth?" People stared at him, puzzled. Some laughed, some called him foolish, others told him to stop wasting their time. Feeling embarrassed and hopeless, the boy walked away until he reached a small shop at the corner of the market. Inside sat an old watchmaker, quietly fixing broken watches. The boy repeated his strange question, "How much is the time inside this watch worth?" The old man smiled kindly and said, "Son, you can put a price on a watch, but never on time. You could give millions, yet you can't buy back even 1 second that's already gone." The boy stood silently as the old man continued, "Time has one bad thing and one good thing. The bad thing is it passes. The good thing is you decide how to use it. Every person in this world gets the same 24 hours a day. The rich and the poor, the young and the old. The only difference is how they spend those hours." The boy listened carefully. Something changed inside him. He thanked the old man and rushed home. When he told his father everything, the old man smiled with pride. He placed a gentle hand on his son's shoulder and said, "Now you've learned the real value of time." From that day on, the boy's life completely changed. He began working hard, stopped wasting his days, and started making every moment count. Friends, remember this. Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. And once it's gone, you can never get it back. So use your time wisely, because every second of your life is worth more than gold.